I am doing number 30 from the chapter 10 test. So we're doing 3x squared minus 6x plus 3. So what I was talking about is you're going to look at, here I'll bring this down here, 3x squared minus 6x plus 3. Now remember, these numbers out front are called the coefficients. So you're trying to find a common denominator between all of the coefficients. So 3, 6, and 3 can all be divided by 3. So equal 1, this will equal 2, and again this will equal 1. So I can pull out a 3, or factor out a 3 to begin with. Now this is much easier to deal with than this up here. So we can set up our box method like so, something like this. This is going to be x squared here. We're going to have plus 1 here. So we know this is an x and a 1. An x, and obviously 1 times 1 will equal 1. Which means this is going to be 1 times x, which is 1x, 1 times x, 1x. Now, 1x plus 1x does not equal negative 2x. So what we have to do here is change this to negative, and this one to negative. This will stay positive because we have a negative times negative. So we know this turns out to be 3 times x minus 1 times x minus 1. In other words, 3 times x minus 1 squared. So again, start by taking out a common denominator from the coefficients. Once you do that, you'll probably get a simplified version of this, of the trinomial, and then from there you can factor that out into a binomial. If we had an x here, let's say we had an x here and x here as well, you can notice that each of these share an x, right? So we can change that to 3x squared minus 2x plus x. You can take out an x because they all share an x. So we have 3x times x minus 2 plus 1, which is obviously 3x times x minus 1. So that's what we can do if the x is there, but the x was not there, and so we went this route.